One, two, three.
Mug me! Oh, we all have three different ones.
It's my mom.
Hi!
Welcome to Mug Review. Today we have my mom on the show. Turns out that my mom is also an avid mug collector. She recently gave her collection away, but she has a few stragglers that we're going to see today.
I loved my national park trips, so here's another one. This one is good. It has reasonably good handle. It's got enough volume. It's shorter, but it's wider. I love bears, and I live in the woods, so I love the trees. I get to see a bear, which I love. I have bears here every year, and baby bears. Our mom and cubs are here all the time. What makes it even more special is they have a little itsy bitsy bear in the inside. So when you drink and the coffee goes down, you get to say hi to the bear.
Yeah, so.
Say hi to the bear. Yeah, I think the surprise bear really adds something. I also love the cream color. Brown goes down the handle as well, so it kind of creates a uniform look and is like a nice contrast between the white of the cream color here and then the brown here. I think is really lovely.
I feel like an element here is that if you drink just a little bit, then the bear is swimming a little bit, right? Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice that.
It's a little swimming bear.
I didn't know that.
Little wet bear. Little wet boy.
But this one makes me feel good.
Makes you feel good.
It's
okay.
pretty and it makes me feel good. I would say it's a solid 8 out of 10.
The art here is just adorable, and I think that the bear on the inside is just so cute and so creative. I would give this I think a solid 8, maybe even a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I think it's a 9 out of 10 because personally, this is a personal thing, I like a thicker mug rather than a taller mug. So for me, this feels better.
I forgot something. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
You just asked me if I have a jingle ball? They're like two raccoons in love.
Yeah. Trash can. Trash can.
Trash cats? Thrifty trash cats? Oh! Here we go. Oh, here we go.
It's a game changer over here.
That just goes perfectly. Like you got bear on bear on bear action here, you know?
That's 3 total bears.
That's 3 bears.
Right, so it's a saucer, but it's square, so it's even more aesthetically pleasing and interesting.
I think, oh my god, well, with the saucer, I think it goes up to a 10, right?
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that is just totally cute.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
There's a
secret bear! Oh my god, we got a secret bear!
Secret bear.
Secret bear!
Another
Oh my god, we got another secret bear! Oh my shit! You got 1 bear. You got 2 bears. You got 3 bears. You got 4 bears. You got 5 whole bears. 5 out of 5, scale it up, that's a 10 out of 10. Oh my god.
Ding, 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 ding.
Holy shit! So many bears.
This is my absolute unequivocal favorite mug. It comes from Yellowstone. It's tall, the best handle that you can get in a mug.
You got so much room for your fingers. Look, you get a full fist here.
Which gives you a lot of mug control. Alright, calm down. Have we even talked about the moose?
We haven't even talked about the moose yet.
It's a very cute moose. When I drink and I'm working, I don't always want people to see a dirty ring around the cup.
Look at the moose.
Look at the moose. Look how tall he is.
This one is glazed inside. It hides the coffee as it's going down, so you always look like you have a fresh cup.
He's a tall boy. Just like in the mug.
Yeah, just like the mug. It's so dark that when you first showed it to the camera, it's like fuzzy. I can't even really see the bottom.
The only problem is if it's white foam.
Yeah.
But that's not so much. But there's just something about the weight of this, the feel of it, the handle and the volume that makes it the absolute perfect
Tall moose. So this is
the mug to be, if you will.
This is the mug to be, if you will.
I'm just gonna steal all my phrases.
Maybe. Say it again then.
No.
No, say it.
No.
Say it.
Mug to beat.
The thing that's great about this mug is how simple it is, right? All you really need is a big-ass mug with a big-ass handle. It's not a difficult thing to do, but it goes so far.
And the moose helps.
Yeah.
He's such a
Because look how tall his legs are.
tall boy.
He's a tall boy. And he's fun to look at.
Right.
Tall boy.
So I think this is a 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah,
10 out of 10. That one.
10 out of 10.
Okay, so here's another mug. It also has a good feel. Not as great for the handle. You could get 3 in, but choose more comfortable. The volume is good, but what's really good, mishigas, which Laura has translated into craziness. So when you're having a crazy morning and it's filled with mishigas, this is your...
You can get 4 fingers in there, it looks.
You can get 4... no, you can't... No. You could get 3 in, but it's uncomfortable because the pinky hits.
I didn't realize. I always thought more fingers was better. If you have a 3-finger mug, there's nowhere for the pinky. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
maybe we're saying it should be all or nothing. Either you fit
All or nothing?
all the fingers, or you fit 2, because 3 is going to be weird.
right, so it's not as comfortable. It's the craziness that makes this one go on the list.
Yeah, if we're talking about craziness, look at the shape too. That's a big incline. Look at that. You could push a sled down that incline.
It's very modern, very sleek. I enjoy the
Very mid-century modern.
very mid-century modern, as you know I love. Ooh, I like the feel. I like, again, it's like that braille situation where you can kind of
Oh, you can feel the
letters.
text,
feel it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
I love the contrast, and the lip, the white kind of extends out a little bit.
I mean, you could do a 2-finger mug, and then you have a very spacious 2-finger mug, which is also fine. It is a very good mug feel, which is also very unique, because it's a very unique shape, right?
It's kind of like almost like a velvety feel.
Yeah.
Like very soft.
I think it's an 8.
I think
It's a 7.
Oh, a 7. Okay.
You think it's a 7?
Again, I'm the Simon Cowell of my
Look at the Michigas here. Oh, that's the other problem here. This is a left-handed.
Yeah, because if
Oh, yeah.
well,
No,
no.
because you're looking at the mishigas. It's your mishigas. It's not the other person. And if you're with somebody who you think they're doing a lot of mishigas, they don't even know you're thinking mishigas.
I guess now we're bringing context in, right? Because with thieved mugs, we're talking about like diner mugs. Those are designed to be outwards towards the table for everybody to see, right? This is a personal mug. So when you pick it up, you see it. So you want the orientation to be towards you. Is that fair?
That's fair. That's fair.
you know what, I'm taking it back. I agree with the 8, because I feel like this is such a unique feeling.
I think it's an 8 too. So 8 all around?
8 all around.
8
8 all around. What I'd like to do, honestly,
What are you doing? What are you doing right now?
I want to see the bear swim. I feel like I'm filling up a bathtub. It's just going so slow.
Why don't you take the cover off?
Yeah. Okay, well, we don't want to drown him. Just get your toes in there. Just get your toes wet. Oh, yeah. Ooh, rocky waters.
It's a set of 2. They came out of a museum and they were in a presentation box. The artwork is artwork of the exhibit that was being shown in the museum, and I thought they were beautiful, so I got a set. However, they are the worst mugs ever because you can hold it, so it's got a good handle, but there's no place to comfortably drink because of the shape. Your face gets all confused with it. It does have this beautiful thing inside, but I don't ever use them.
But I agree with what you're saying, because I have drunk from these, and you can't drink from them.
You can't drink it. It's
Yeah.
very uncomfortable. You
Here,
just don't wanna
try and take a drink. Let me see what you mean.
You
Yeah,
get-
so it's
you
a
get
corner.
caught. You get caught on these corners, and then if you try to go in the corner, it drips.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
just can't find a comfortable place to drink.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a major oversight. Wow.
Yeah, no.
And it's like, so what you thought would be good about it, which is the fact that it has a wide rim, it actually becomes bad because there's no like funneling point.
I was just getting it for its aesthetics. I was thinking
Yeah.
it was so beautiful, but it didn't occur to me that it would be so uncomfortable to drink with.
Yeah, that's a catastrophe. If that mug was a bridge, there would be a lot of casualties.
No.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You got coffee everywhere, you got babies crying, you got fucking...
So for aesthetic purposes, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. I'm loving this mug, by the way.
If you can't use it, it's not worth it.
Yeah, if you want to show somebody your mug shelf, get them a cup of coffee, tell them they could choose a mug. They choose this mug, your mug collection, it might look pretty, but she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
The credibility of the mug owner, if they were to pick that mug, it's like, does she really know her stuff?
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it a 4.
I give it a 2.
A 2.
I am harsh about mug feel.
We're going on to our last mug. I like this mug. It's a handmade mug, as you can see. Somebody threw this and pinched it on the bottom. You can see how imperfect it is. Somebody did this by hand, which I love that.
Just to clarify, you mean imperfect in a good way?
Perfect.
In an artistic way.
Yeah.
And I love that they hand painted the little rabbit on it.
Yeah, you got like a Donnie Darko vibe here.
Right, it's whimsical, it's pretty, the colors are great.
It's not just the rim that is out of shape, the entire thing. You can see all these bumps and crevices. This is no second grader mug. This is a good mug.
So I know this artist, she works in ceramics, she's a very talented person, so everything here is purposeful.
The handle is very flat. You can perfectly fit your digits in here, right? You can wrap around very well and it's very comfortable. And the flatness, again, gives you a lot of good thumb space, right?
And a lot of control, zip control.
This is possibly the most thumb space I've ever seen in a mug, ever. You could really rest your thumb here. It's not gonna fall off,
Yeah.
you know?
It's like a ribbon width.
On the outside, the texture is really nice. You know, we were talking about how the text and stuff was good like that. Feel that.
So what you can feel is you can feel the artist working of it. You
Yeah.
can feel the ridges of her evening out that clay.
It's a very tactile feeling that you can really, like, as you're sipping from it, you're like, it's an experience. It's not just something you hold and you forget that you're holding it. Like, it reminds you that you're holding a mug. It's also just, I love how you can see the process. My only con, again, Simon Cowell here, it's too small for me.
It is quite small. I don't know how much coffee you can hold. Well, the thing that's funny here, if I seem small, is because I stand on the shoulders of giants, right? All of the mugs that we have here, look, these are massive mugs.
Yeah.
These are gigantic. That's why 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. These are massive mugs. If you compare them to the other mugs we bought, this is actually quite sizable. You don't think it could be a lot of coffee?
I think if you're making like French press coffee or percolated coffee, this is good because you control how much goes in there.
Exactly, the Nespresso is what I'm thinking
You
about.
can't use that in espresso unless you're doing a smaller pod.
Yeah, it does not meet the Nespresso standard.
Which is important for
tall
us because
Nespresso
that's what we
standard.
use.
So, given all of that, I think this is a 9 out of 10 for me, just because I hear what you're saying about the volume, but I can't have volume be the only factor, right? I feel like everything else about this is very good, and I can't...
See, I think this has to do with she doesn't drink coffee that much, okay? And she doesn't use our Nespresso that much. For me, this would just not be a functional mug. It would be beautiful. Like, I would have this on our mug shelf. So in that way, I agree, it's at least an 8 out of 10, but it cannot be a 9 or a 10 because I'm never gonna use it.
Okay, so
Okay.
9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, what do you think?
I'm gonna do a 7 out of 10 because I tend not to use it unless I do French press, and I don't do French press. Okay.
Okay, there we go. That's been mug review with my mom. Hey.
Ready? Let's say mug time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Mug time!
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
That's what we end.
Get out of here.